let me preface this. For somebody that is a diehard Knicks fan, I think I have way more of a just general basketball fandom appreciation for LeBron than I really should, considering the whole decision thing from over a decade ago, where he basically just used the New York Knicks to tease and make it all about himself, make that such a huge anticipated thing. He knew he was going to Miami the whole time. Just a dirtbag thing that what the decision was. It really was. And as a diehard Knicks fan who was just waiting year after year to try to get that big star, to land that big fish, that somebody would want to come to play at Madison Square Garden and bring the Knicks a title. And I really believed it. I was a teenager at the time. I got duped. I got duped. And so I hated LeBron for a couple of years for that. But then as time went on, and he made NBA finals after NBA finals after NBA finals, and he's won 4 titles and a couple MVPs and the most points ever, and the continuity and the stability and the durability. And really just, off the court, just an amazing ambassador for his community, uh, his charitable work, what he does. But I grew an appreciation for LeBron. And I kind of said, until the Warriors really slammed the door shut on him when he was in Cleveland, I thought he had a legit shot to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest player of all time. I thought he needed to always get to 6 titles, and I thought he would. I really did, especially when he went to the Lakers and they win it in the bubble with Anthony Davis. I thought this tandem is going to win at least another one, if not 2. It hasn't happened. It hasn't happened, and LeBron's running out of time. And I highly doubt they're going to win the title this year because they don't play defense. Austin Reeves has been banged up. They don't have a lot of depth. And LeBron is we always wonder, when guys are like 35, 36, wow, they could maybe play until they're 45, 50. And then you have that moment. There's that moment for everybody. We see them and we go, yeah, man, Father Time caught up. Father Time caught up. It happens slowly, but it happens surely. And it happens to everybody. Over the last couple of years, I've started to revert back to when I was a teenager, my Knicks fandom hatred of LeBron. And last night, I think really was the straw that broke the camel's back for me. The straw that broke my back. Seeing LeBron go back to Cleveland, a place that he hasn't played on in almost 7 years now. He hasn't announced he's retiring yet, so it would be different if there was a retirement farewell tour. He goes back to Cleveland where he's been back, I don't know what, 10, 15 times since he's been on the Lakers, and he gets a tribute video. And he underscores one of the worst acting jobs I've ever seen. He puts on one of the worst acting performances ever. Fake tears, fake crying, has to put his head in the jersey. Then conveniently, there's some tissues right behind him that he grabs, has to wipe his face away. Cleveland, this is for you. Enough. You're not retiring yet. Or if you're going to retire, just retire. I think I'm ready for LeBron to just retire at this point. I've grown fed up. I don't care about his antics. He's not that good anymore. The Lakers have no shot of winning a title. That went out the door last year. The fake crying for a tribute video when you go back to Cleveland for the 12th time since you left, where you returned and you bring them 1 championship, and then you get your ass kicked by the Warriors, and then you leave again to go to LA, and you're getting tribute videos still? For what reason? Not only that, he goes back to Cleveland, and I'm thinking, hey, this might be his last time here. And he puts on maybe his worst performance of the season. 11 points on 3 of 10 shooting. 6 turnovers. And the Lakers get annihilated by 30 points against a Cavaliers team that was struggling to stay above 500 up until 2 weeks ago. What was the crying for? What was the antics for? The fake emotion. You can't fake cry and put up 11 points with 6 turnovers and can't hit the blind side of a barn. You can't do that. have a shot of winning a title. Like, just retire already. Enough. Or tell us you're going to retire, have the farewell tour. So all these fake emotions and all this making it all about you and the narcissistic ego at least can be somewhat justified. I've had enough of LeBron. You know what really should happen is LeBron should just get traded. Should just ask for a trade. Like, stop hiding it. You don't want to be in LA. You don't want to take a backseat to Luka. He probably feels disrespected that Luka was anointed as the face of the Lakers, and he is. Maybe if this was 5 years ago, maybe we're having a different argument. But look, man, Father Time's undefeated. And I don't think LeBron likes taking the backseat to Luka. I think he still tries to control the team. The LeBron and Clutch Sports government. Like, again, you have your agent on a podcast advocating for the third best player on the team, who I can argue with his age and his upside ability. Austin Reeves is probably more valuable than LeBron at this point. You're advocating for him to get traded. For what reason? Like, some set of stones on Rich Paul, and then LeBron waited basically a couple of days to then set the truth straight on it and go, hey, Rich is his own man. Like, no, dude, you snuff that crap out immediately. So why don't we know LeBron doesn't want to be in LA. We know he can't win a title there this year. We know he doesn't want to play second fiddle to Luka. Just ask the Lakers to trade you to the Cavaliers, because that's where you want to go. Maybe Cleveland, we can convince, some people can convince themselves Cleveland will have a chance of winning the Eastern Conference if LeBron goes there this season. Just request a trade. The league has moved on. The league doesn't need you for the ratings anymore. You got plenty of young stars. Luka's the star on your team. And you're hogging up a huge chunk of that salary cap. So just let them move on. Let them move on. Enough. I'm ready for LeBron to retire or be traded. I've had enough.